This is Attorney Marjorie Bonelli, and today I'm going to answer a question I also get a lot in the office about non-refundable deposits. Are they valid and can they be enforced? So it depends, but before we get to that, let's address when those non-refundable deposits or clauses in a contract are used. So generally, it's for a professional that works with their knowledge and time. For example, I use myself as the example. All of my retainer agreements contain a non-refundable paragraph. Why? Because the minute you start talking to me, the minute I start analyzing your case, I'm putting effort, time, and my knowledge into your case, into designing a strategy, doing research, analyzing what your options are. And a lot of times I'm turning down other potential clients to focus on your case. So that's why we have a non-refundable clause. It's to protect all the time and work we're going to put into your case in case you decide to change your mind later on, so the person that's doing the work is not completely screwed. There's no other word to describe it. So it's the same with, for example, an architect that's working on the project of your house, or a graphic designer. Anybody that works with their time and knowledge in developing projects, they're going to have this non-refundable clause. Another place we see it a lot is in venues. If you have a wedding or some sort of ceremony and you need to reserve a venue, they're also going to include that non-refundable clause, because if you decide to cancel at the last minute, most likely they're going to be unable to replace you, so they would be screwed without that money if you decide to change your mind or if something happens at the last minute. So that's the purpose of a non-refundable clause or a deposit. So what happens? How can you enforce it? First, it must be in writing and it must be clear and evident. You cannot simply just put a very small font somewhere hidden in your invoice, never discuss it with the client or the customer, and expect to then enforce it. It has to be in writing, it has to be clear, and I highly recommend you have the client either initial or sign right next to it. So as long as you follow those steps, you're going to be able to keep that non-refundable deposit. If you have any questions or if you need help designing a clause, a contract, or reviewing the one that you already have in place, feel free to contact me. All my information is above on the bio. Thank you so much. Until the next video.